Hey there everyone, namaste, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. My magical family members, I am Callie. I am here at Medusa's lair in New Orleans, the most spiritual, beautiful, energetic city that I've ever been to. So I'm here to talk to you about tarot. I'm a tarot reader and I've been reading tarot since I was 15, so I'm not going to date myself here. So one of the things I want to talk to you about, because we're doing a little series, every Sunday I'm going to come on here and give you some tips and tricks on how to read tarot, because I know it's a lot, and it's a lot to learn, and it's a lot to maintain and retain. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is how to pick a tarot deck. It can be overwhelming. I know, when you go to the store and you pick up a box, all you see is the front and the back, right? Sometimes there's pictures, there's usually not too many, if there's like one or two, but you don't really know. So the first thing I tell people is you have to choose a deck that resonates with you. If you like dragons, get a dragon deck. If you like fairies, get a fairy deck. Because if you don't like your tools, you're not going to pick them up. So make sure that it's something that resonates with you. Now from there, I know that it still can be like, am I gonna like this? Because you might buy a deck or two and you're just like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and you open it up and guess what, you don't like it. Here's what you do. Go on YouTube. YouTube is amazing, and you'll often find reviews of decks that are going to help you explore the cards, and they're often done by established readers, so they'll usually say this is a great deck, or this is that, or this is good for a beginner, or this is pretty advanced. So that's an amazing tool that we have at our fingertips all the time. Another thing that I wanted to suggest is, I hear this a lot, is well, it happens a lot. People buy an oracle deck instead of a tarot deck. Now, oracle decks are awesome. They're super, super neat, but there is a difference. Oracle decks often have, I don't know, they can really vary from like 30 cards, 50 cards. Tarot decks are always 78 cards, maybe a few more, depends on the artist. They like to add extras in there, right? But it's always at least 78 cards. It's going to include the major arcana and the minor. So when I see that, I know I'm getting a tarot deck. Now, tarot allows us to go really deep and ask and answer multiple questions and just go and go and go. Where oracle decks, although very lovely, it's more of a lighter, easier message. And oracle decks often will have like a little description on the card itself, so it makes it actually a lot easier. So if you're just starting out and you're like, I don't know if tarot is a good fit for me, and you just want something that you could pull like a card a day or something a little bit lighter, oracle decks are great for that. And you can use oracle and tarot. You can combine them, because guess what? You're your own reader. You can do whatever you want. So that is oracle versus tarot. Now, some tarot decks will often have a oracle deck that is like partner, right? So I have the Mystical Moments tarot deck. Well, there's a Mystical Moments oracle deck that goes with it, and I can use both, or I could just use one. So another point, and my last point here, is going to be the artwork. So when you get a deck and you're a beginner and you're trying to learn, 78 cards, I know, right? 78 cards. So it's a lot. And if you get a deck that doesn't have very much artwork, you're gonna feel lost and frustrated. Because when you're very first learning how to read, you need that extra artwork, that vibrancy, that color. I always say I like moody decks, decks that have like very interesting characters and, you know, deep feelings. It's all about the artwork for me. If it's a moody deck, I'm all about it. If it's very simple, I can still read it at this point just because I'm familiar with tarot, but it's not fun. Plus, if I'm reading for someone else, they love to see the artwork too because they feel. So when you're choosing a deck, a few things keep in mind. It's got to be a tarot deck if you want to read tarot. So 78 cards or maybe a couple more. You can go on YouTube to look at a review of it if you feel a little bit lost. You gotta love your tools. So make sure that it's something that resonates with you. And the artwork. The more artwork, the better. I know a lot of people like tattoos. There's a tattoo deck out there that is fantastic. Mystical Moments Tarot, that's one of my absolute favorite decks, and it is, everybody sees it. That's beautiful, and it is beautiful, and it has tons of artwork. So, and even the original, the OG Rider-Waite deck, it has a ton of artwork too. Plus, it's easy because the whole internet is filled with knowledge on those specific cards because it's like the OG deck here in the US. So, those are my tips on choosing a deck. I hope that helps you on beginning your tarot journey or expanding your tarot journey. Thank you guys for joining in. It means a lot to me. You are amazing, and I will see you next Sunday with more tips and tricks to take you on your tarot journey. Bye, my magical family. Many blessings to all of you.